The doctrine of adverse possession is that if a person openly occupies land for long enough without the owner taking steps to recover title, then the adverse possessor, the person in possession, gets good title to the land. The usual way for the true owner of the land to defeat potential adverse possession was by an action for ejectment, which would kick the occupier off the land. The facts in this case take some working through. In 1815, Robert Carter purchased land from Havens, but didn't pay the full purchase price and obtain clear title until 1824. In the meanwhile, in 1816, Robert Carter had allowed his son John Carter to occupy the land as a tenant. Robert Carter, the father, then mortgaged the land in 1829, so he took a loan with the land as security. John Carter died in 1834, having occupied the land for 18 years, short of the 21 years then required for adverse possession. His widow, Mary, continued to occupy the land. The mortgage taken out over the land by their father was not repaid, and in 1847, Goody, the mortgagee, tried to eject Mary. She successfully argued that she could not be ejected because her occupancy of the land, combined with her husband's occupancy, was more than 21 years. Barnard later obtained the mortgage rights from Goody and sued to enforce the mortgage. The court found that when John Carter had died, his interest in the land had not passed to Mary, but to his heir, his eldest son, together with responsibility for the mortgage. The mortgage having fallen into arrears, the mortgagee was able to take possession. Justice Patterson for the court said if she had been defendant in an action of ejectment, no doubt the non-possession of the lessor of the plaintiff, evidenced by her husband's and her own consecutive possession for more than 20 years, would have entitled her to the verdict. As he died in possession and left children, it was prima facie evidence of the title of his heir, and therefore she has, by her own showing, proved the title to be in another. What we take from this case primarily is the existence of adverse possession. Their open possession of the land for a sufficient period of time led to the existence of title, but when John died, that title went to his heir and not his widow.